Yo guys, back for another video for you for Dan and Man Beats, and today guys, we are going to be doing a tutorial as the title of the video suggests. Not exactly a requested thing for me to do, but I thought it was needed because I just feel like it's a cool way to show you guys how I actually make my music. And today guys, we're going to be doing Overload, my most recent song. And don't get me wrong guys, I am also working on other songs. It's just I haven't released it because I'm going to be doing this tutorial. Now I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible, so then you, first of all, know how to do it, and also so that it doesn't go for too long so you don't watch it. So let's jump into it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is keep these three tabs down, obviously, and keep the effects on track 4. Now, I'll tell you guys my track effects here. So on B, we have reverb. It's the default reverb settings, so just put reverb on B. And C is distortion, vocal distortion. The tone is 0, distortion 100, dry level 0, entry level 50. So these two settings are going to be for the first drop. And on D, we have a low pass filter with 0 rate, 50 depth, 50 resonance, and the cutoff starts at 31 or 30. You can keep it around the 30 range, whatever you want. And A is a beat scatter with the type of P4. And the length is all the way to the max, so you turn the third knob all the way to the max. So you just want to keep these two settings here, B and C on. That's what you want to keep on. Now we're going to start, you can start on Effect Bank A, but I just have Effect Bank C as my starting, because this is where I have all of my settings. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be doing the beat, which is just a regular kick. Now the kick has a tempo of 128, so you can keep it at 128 or 128 and a half. I keep it at 128 and a half, but just keep it at 128 or 129, doesn't really change much. And then we're going to head into the rest of the drum kit. Just some regular hats. And then we're going to be heading into the snares, which is reverb, just default reverb. On B, on A, we have default ring modulator effects. So my voice will sound like that. At the lower end, it would add a nice snare. Then we're going to add some shakers. And there we go guys, simple as that. Oh no, hang on, we have one more thing to do, and that's add the sound. So it kind of, I guess, makes the song sound a little bit faster, where the tempo is a bit faster. And the next thing we're going to do is, as the beat is playing, we're going to head to another track effect, bank, whatever one you want to do. So you could have the beats on A and then the rest on B, C and D. But on this, we're basically going to select all of these. I'll show you the settings real quick. A is transpose at -2. B is granular delay, time 64, feedback 81, entry level 50, and that's it. C is a low pass filter, the rate is of 0, 50 depth, 50 resonance, cutoff 50. And then D is distortion, type is boost, 0 tone, 100 dist, dry level 0, entry level 50. Combine all these together, you're just going to do a kick sound. We're going to turn these, I forgot to turn these, all the reverse is off on all the tracks, you turn it on after. So you're going to make a kick sound to your mic and you'll get this. And then basically you're just going to reverse it, and that's it. And you have this. And then basically you just want to go to track 3 and turn the reverse on. So it'll sound like this. Simple. And then basically you're going to do some click sounds to get this. And that's what track A is going to sound like, guys. So basically all this will be happening in silence, so all you can hear is the beat. And if you want to turn the output effects off so you actually don't hear anything, feel free to. Now we're going to be heading to track B, and we're also going to be sticking with track 3 as well, when we basically just adding one more effect on it. A, transpose +7, reverb default settings, distortion, the type is vocal, tone 0, 100 dist, and then dry level 0, entry level 50. And then we have an os spot, the type is saw, 0 tone, 50 attack, note C2, which is the default note. I'm pretty sure this is just a default oscillator bot setting. And you're basically going to do an inward K snare into the mic. And you'll get that. So let's go. And that's what it's going to sound like. And then once you record that, you're going to undo it. Pretty simple. Now we're going to head on to track D. And on track D, we're only going to be using these two. Well, you can use A and B, C, whatever you want. And then basically what you're going to do is this is the settings for what we're going to put into track 4. Now first is a pattern slicer. The rate is, I don't even know what this is, but if we head past one measure, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this. Just making sure it's the right one. So just head 5 to the right, duty 50, attack 100, pattern 0, depth 100. You want an oscillator bot. The oscillator bot is detune saw, tone 0, 100 attack. These don't matter, the mod sense does, -5 mod sense, balance 100. Your sequencer is on, step rate is second highest, step max is 4, the first one is DB2, BB1, B1, and F #1. That's what I'm going to call it. You guys can tell me what note it is in the comments, and you just get a sound like this, which complements the beat like this. Pretty simple. Let's do it. And you'll get this. We'll record that again because that actually wasn't the best. So it's just an infinite loop really. So that's all the settings you need to put into the thing, and what you want to do is you want to head to your reverb, turn it up to max, and then wait. When you turn it to max, you want to just input into the mic. And then you want to just reverse that, so it's just going to be this. That's what you want. Pretty simple, and that's all the effects you want. And then what you want to do is just activate B and D, which is transpose and reverb. And as you know in the song, I do.
Yeah, let's go back to you.
I do all the lyrics. The lyrics will be in the description, guys. So actually, no, I'll put it in a pinned comment. So in the pinned comment, I'll put the lyrics to the song.
So let's go.
So this is basically how you're going to be doing the first drop. Pretty simple. Basically going to be activating D and activating these two. So it's going to sound like this. Oh, you don't want distortion. You want reverb, so you want reverb and D. like this. So it's just going to be a regular kick. I forgot to tell you that you don't actually put that sound effect into track 1, so it's just going to be a kick. And that's what 2 is going to sound like. So this is basically just going to be how you do your drop.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. So as you can see,
guys, basically all I did was get rid of distortion, wind it up to the top, paused all the tracks, turned off the track effects here, added C, and then I just added this. This is meant to be undoed, and I basically just added this sound, and then as that hit the drop, and then basically to get out of the drop, all I did was add D and wind that back here. So then it basically sounds like this. To add a transition to the song, really. So let's get all the way to the second drop to show you how the second drop happens.
Let's go.
Thank you guys so much for watching the tutorial on how to do overload by obviously myself. Be sure to subscribe because I will be releasing 2 more of these with Power Trip and the only one being my other 2 songs that I've released. The more likes and views this gets, obviously, I will be doing another tutorial sooner rather than later to do with my my other songs being Power Trip and The Only One. So be sure to subscribe, like, share to your friends because it takes a bit of time to do this kind of stuff. And without further ado, guys, I'll see you in another video very soon, guys. Goodbye.